Ma and Pa fought for the Empire during the Great War. Although I don't see what's so great about it. I'm sure it's over my head. They're the ones who taught me everything I know. About battle, that is. It's not like they had to teach me about exploring. That I taught myself. Although growing up in the Reach helped, first thing you learn is how to deal with heights. After that, dwarven ruins are a cinch.
I was on my way north to the icy tundra. It's quite vast, quite icy, and extremely dull. Which is precisely why I visit it. Some people look at a blank portrait and see only emptiness. I see an opportunity to paint.
The best place you'll never see. You got all the convenience of the city with none of the hassle. You got the ocean to the east, waterfalls to the west, and hot springs to the south. I tell you, soaking in those pools is better than any healing spell.
My ancestors came from Vivek City. When the Red Mountains found its voice, nearly all of Vardenfell fled west to Skyrim. My mother migrated here with the Serethi clan, and worked at the farm that bears their name.
Bards are quite territorial, and there are many in Markarth who already call the Silver Blood Inn their home. In Old Roldan, I can ply my trade without having to contend for the floor. There's also the advantage of novelty. Just as a meal is most delicious when one's hunger is at its peak, the emotion of a song is best felt by those with virgin ears. Although I must confess, I do like the atmosphere of a traditional Nord inn. I love warm beds and homely smells, and also jewels, although I suppose one of those three has nothing to do with Old Roldan.
Well, my friends have all said that I have a great singing voice. I suppose they should, because that's what friends do. But after hearing it a number of times from different people, you start to think there might be something to it. So here I am.
Of course. She'd probably tell you I used to follow her around like a dog, which isn't exactly true. I don't bark or pee on the rug. Sometimes I hung around because the boys loved her. Everyone did. She was always so good with people. It made things easier for me.
The more people view an art piece, the more interpretations are derived from it. Like a flower to the sun, the art flourishes when the light of the people is cast upon it.
When the guilds I belonged to last met, Nelos instructed us to refrain from contact for the time being. I suspected this might be some clever attempt for him and Alduin to escape on some tryst, which neither I nor the laws of decency could abide by. So I followed Nelos to Harthinger, but only got as far as Dragonbridge before I lost track of him. I wait here now in hopes that he might return, and in fear that she will be with him when he does.
Yes, adding a single word can result in having to replace an entire section of the dictionary. I could shorten some of the other definitions so they fit on the page, but Master wasn't thrilled with that idea. I don't know if he was angry at me for taking shortcuts, or suggesting I abridge his research. Maybe both.